All right. Good evening, everybody. I'm so excited for this show. Just gonna be showing them and going. I'm so excited. Um, got all kinds of pieces to go through. I don't think I have any new pieces, but still got some great ones. Let's see. We do have some pre-bids we can run through. Let's start with that. Let me double check something over on my other screen just very quick. Just making sure all my ducks are in a row before we get rolling. Oh, that's what's wrong. Okay. Okay, that'll work itself out. Let's just go right in order. Thank you so much for y'all's bids. It is so great to open this up and see interest already. Kind of gets me in the right direction of where I need to go. Rachel Hay, thank you so much for your bid. Let me pull those up. This one, yeah. All right. So these are what we're looking at. These very pretty blue, like 5-petal little clover or flowers. I think they're about just under a half an inch. Let me get my measuring tape. Oh, no, I don't know. Oh, there it is. Okay. So yeah, just under a half an inch across. Some stud earrings. It's the back, they're post. And we'll go ahead and run these. They're running. I hope everybody had a lovely 4th of July weekend. Didn't have to work too hard if you had to work. Got to enjoy some fireworks at some point. Oh, let me turn my sound up so I know when it's done. Okay, there we go. Congratulations, Rachel. That's yours. Kind of biased towards that name because it's my sister's name. Let me get your name on those. Get you a little baggie going. There we go. The next pair of earrings, Miss Harperta is in at 5 for these awesome Egyptian Revival Tiger's Eye, and I believe it's onyx. Here they are. Try to hold them so you can see. There we go. There we go. And I'll show the back in just a second. There's no markings on these. And then it is about 1.5 inches long. And then, again, no markings. There's the back. 1.5 inches long, and these are running. Beautiful kind of shimmer with that tiger's eye. These are running now. All right, Harperta, congratulations. These are yours. Get the baggie. All right, your baggie is all set up. I kind of move you over this way. Okay, I'm just sitting on the floor, so let me get this. Let's get the better view here. There we go. Okay, let's see what's next. We'll do the JJ golf bag brooch. Look how cute. The little golf clubs, just the little detailing there. The detailing of the stitching of the bag. Hi, Unique. Good evening. Thanks for joining the Night Owls. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little dangles, and all of them except for the T is labeled JJ as well. And there's the marking on the bag. Oh, that's so fun. I need to pop in and check it out. I have a friend who likes wooden kind of primitive style, so I'll look for her. Letty G is in on this one. It's starting at 8. And I believe it's like 2 inches maybe. So 1 3/4. And the little dangles. Oh, I will. And you said on the 9th. So is that Thursday? My sister's birthday is on the 8th, so I think that's a Thursday. Just about 1.5 tall. And this is running. It is a JJ brooch, little golf bag with the dangles, all marked except for the T. My favorite is the visor. Oh, okay. Excellent. So 9, 10, 11, 12, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Is that on Sunday? Three your time, 6 Eastern. Where are you located again, Unique? Thank you, Letty. That is yours. Let me make you a bag. Arizona. I think we're in the same time zone. I'm in North Texas, and it's 11:04 here right now. Oh, that's crazy. Arizona's 2 hours difference? That's crazy. I did not know that. Are you like west? I'm north central Texas. So like Panhandle down, just directly in the center. I'm an hour, 45 minutes, 30 minutes now north of Dallas. All right. Tucson. Hillbilly Mama, welcome in. Okay. Southeastern. That's still kind of crazy to me that we're 2 hours different. Kind of fun though. All right. Harperta is in on these kind of mismatched fan earrings. So the one side has the fan, and this just has the little rhinestones. Oh, right back at ya. Okay, finish loading up. It was great to talk to you. You have a good evening, ma'am. You're not bothering me at all. Don't ever say that. There's no marking on these. And then this is just like the regular backing. There you go. And then, so the fan on this is the backing. So this will go over the ear to the back. And your earlobe is in there. So it looks like the fan might have come off this one, but it's still kind of a cool vibe having one like full like that and just one kind of simple rhinestone. The little fan is about 1.5 inches. A little rhinestone piece, about 1.5 1/4. And this one's running. Cute, cute. Modern, but cute. Very statement. All right, Alberta, that's going in your bag. Thank you, thank you. Congratulations. Okay. This guy is cool. You reposition myself, sorry. So next is this guy. It's like a Kokopelli, or he kind of looks like a Kachina doll. Little dancing Kachina doll. Dance, it's kind of like, probably like chains to make the sound while they're dancing. It is a brooch, and you can make this part a pendant. Just needs another loop on there. It is sterling. It is, I did test it. It is sterling silver. Just very artistic and kind of abstract take on a Kachina doll. Letty G, hello. I got your bag started. You got those, or the JJ pin. It's already set up in a bag for you. There's no marking on it. Unless it's under this, but I don't think so. There's Harperta. I got your bag going too. I got your fan earrings and the tiger's eye, little Egyptian revival earrings in your bag for you already. And we're going to run this guy. I believe he's 2 inches long. Yeah, right at 2 inches. He's going. Thank you, Valerie. It's good to see you too. Let me get you a bag as well. Hey, King. Good evening. Okay. I think that is all the pre-bids. Now we'll just kind of run through what we got. There is a decently wide range of our $5 starts to $10 starts, and then like the sterling for the most part starts about $20 starts, and then some higher end name brand pieces are higher, but it's all in the little store down there. I know there were quite a few likes as the night went on, so I can kind of focus on those for a little bit and then go from there. So this is just what I pulled up next. These are glass. They're faceted. There is a little bit of loose banding in there, just so you know. Still works. It's got kind of the brassy tones to it as well with the amber. It's quite stunning. So it is amber glass on a stretch bracelet. This is just running for $5. Love Vintage, hello. Got kind of the brassy tones in the middle with the amber glass, faceted glass beads. Hello, hello. Good evening. All right, thank you for looking at that one. B. Stewart, welcome to the Night Owls. Let's see. Hello, good evening. I am just looking back at the likes. Susie Q. Good evening, good evening. Had someone interested in the blue of these flower / clover earrings, kind of the 5-petal flower. There's the backing, no markings. Oh, no worries. It is in the bag, labeled. For everybody who's in here and already placed a bid or thinking about doing a bid, just let me know if you want me to go ahead and ship it out. I can probably ship it out tomorrow, or I have a Christmas in July sale on Friday. I ended up having to push it back close to 3. I was going to do it at 11 a.m. Some plans changed, so it'll be a later show on Friday. So let me know if you want to keep it open to maybe browse around the Christmas in July sale on Friday, or go ahead and send it out tomorrow or at the latest Wednesday. There they are. Okay. So these will just be $4 starts as well. They're like a brown. No, they're more red. So they're like more of a maroon. And these will just start at 4. They are just right under 1/2 inch wide. And these are running. Gold tone. Okay, perfect. Thank you for letting me know. I'll start loading that up a little bit more Wednesday and Thursday for more like preloaded items. You can get a better view of what the show will look like. Okay. Harperta, are you still in here? Just let me know. Hold for Friday. Or ship tomorrow, Harperta. Yes, Christmas in July, Friday. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Did Rachel pop in? Anybody see Rachel pop in? If not, I can send her a message. No worries. All right, let's see what we can run next. This guy is sitting on our lovely friend in the back. It is 7-inch for the opening right here. And these are amber. Pretty sure they're turquoise. Not 100%, but we do have some lapis. And these beads are sterling. The clasp up here is sterling. And this is March right up here, 925 as well. But it is acid tested. So kind of just like a neckline length for all these lovely stones and beads on here. We'll run that one. I think pretty much every item was reduced at least a little bit. So take a look, see if you like anything in the store down below. And we'll get that pulled up for you. So here's just a silver tone arrowhead pendant. It is not sterling. I did test it. It is just silver tone. It is right at 1 inch long. And this is running as well. Milk glass brooch, of course. Let me pull that up now. So this little cutie is 3 inches long. The pin is in good condition, works great. It's got like black enameling and it's just a little bit aware of the green. It kind of helps tie it together, I feel like, though, with the white on the edge. And these are glass, little faceted, pronged beads in there. And this one is running. Would these be considered reeds or cattails? What should we call these? Probably the cattails, huh? All right, Harper, let me add those to your bag, or this to your bag. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome. Absolutely. Okay. We have this beautiful Art Deco style, and it's got kind of like a woven texture around it, and then the smooth on the feathers or the wisps, whatever you want to call it. It is not marked. RM Speech. Hello, Thrifty Gypsy. Good evening, everyone. Smooth on the back, but you can see it's kind of like a woven texture on it right there. If I have time later and nobody takes this home right now, I'll show you my idea that I had for this with like a couple string of pearls. The circle itself is 2 3/4 in diameter, but then it is 3 1/4 total longest width. And this one is running for 5. It works great. All right, thanks for looking at that one. Let me see what else I have out. Go ahead and use up what I have right now. Right here. So I consider this jewelry. It's just more clothes jewelry because this is a belt. It is marked Made in USA, and I'll show you the back. Here's this, and it's kind of like paneled. To me, it looks like scaled, and it is stretchy. And it is marked Made in USA right in there. Just a fun little gold tone stretchy waist belt. Okay, let's get this pulled up. Kathy G, hello. And this is running. With it closed, it measures, 15 inches, but it is quite stretchy. Hello, hello. How are you? That was that one. And then I have this Monet marked pretty long gold tone necklace with the fun little detailings right here. Here's where it's marked. by the clasp. Kind of a double loop situation. Total length is 27 inches long. So I'll just go ahead and loop it so you can see. Here's how it would look looped. I'll just do that one for 6. There's that marking again. See if I can get it kind of displayed for you. There we go. A little bit better. And we'll just do that one for 6, and that is started. No damage. The gold tone's in good condition as well. Right, there was that one. Do have a couple more like gold tone chains. They're more neckline length. I think about 7 inches for these as well. Maybe 8 for this one. If anybody's interested in those would just start for 5 as well. Neither of them are. This one is just marked Korea. And the other one has no marking on it. So if anybody's interested in those, just let me know. I did have an interest or a like on this larger abalone silver tone ring. It is silver tone. It did not test sterling. And it is a size 12. Let me pull that one up. Look at all the colors on it. The light hits it just right. Sandy Abalangela. Hello. Good evening. It's great to meet you virtually. We are looking at this abalone ring. It is size 12, as you can see, and that one's running for 6. It's quite pretty. Thank you for looking at that. I have a smaller size gold tone ring. It's kind of ribbed. There is wear. It is the 18 karat gold plate, the electroplated. This is just going to start for 5. It is 6 1/4 in size. It's some decent rubbing on the back, but the front is quite bold, quite statement. Right in between a 6 and a 6 1/4. And that one is running. You can see it is marked on the inside. There we go. It's so hard to get the right angle. All right, thank you for looking. This one is definitely small, but it is sterling. It is marked. There's that marking in there. I could not even get the loop in there to see what that says other than 925. There's the inside, and it is a 5 1/2, so it's pretty small. Oh no, it's actually like right out of 5. I don't know how I got 5 1/2. Let me change that real quick so I don't mislead anybody. And it's running. Solid sterling, double ribbed. I heard of a ring style called a shrimp ring, and I thought that's what this was, but I'm not sure. So it's that one. What else do we have here? Let's get some beach vibes going. Here's kind of another longer one. Before I pull it up to show you, let me measure it. So the inner loop is 15 inches, but there is a 3-inch extension on it. And then the pendant is 2 inches. So not on the extension. The inner loop is 15 inches. And this shell pendant is 3. And the extension adds 3. If that makes sense. We got some silver tone. These do feel like plastic. And these might be more of like a howlite because they are cold, but I don't think they're real turquoise. Because these are either resin or like a plastic. But they all go together so well. And I kind of like the corded, like leathery neck string with it. Adds a little bit more depth. I'm just starting this for 3. And that one's running. $3 start on this one. Alrighty. Let's get this blue and green enamel flower brooch. It's tucked back here. This one's good. Whoop. This one's good. It is enamel on metal flower. It's about 2.5 inches all the way around. Kind of got a watercolory with the green kind of flowing in the blue. Here's the back. Good working condition on that brooch pin part back there. There's no wear of the enamel. All in good condition. And that one's running. All right. Thank you. I did also have a like on this piece. Beautiful dichroic glass. This is just silver tone. This bead, but this part, was that right? Let me go back to my listing. Yes, this is silver tone. The loop and bead is silver tone. Look at that shimmer. Look at that shine. And this is 2 inches long. All right. See you Friday. Get some sleep. Sleep tight. And this is running now. Beautiful piece of glass. Thank you for looking at that, guys. Here is my other piece of dichroic glass. This one is 1 inch long. Got mostly reds, giving me fall vibes. I don't know if where you're at has gotten hot yet. Here in North Texas, we've had now I think a handful of days in the hundreds, so it's hitting. I can't complain because it's been way nice before that with some rain and some much cooler days. No signature on this, but no damage, no chips, cracks, or anything like that. Thank you for looking at that. Letty G, if you're still here, I have another JJ brooch. Just a little fancy lady with a feather in her hat and her little handbag. A friend of mine just moved from Boston and she calls it a pocketbook. And she kept saying that, and people were so confused down here in the South. I thought it was funny. Let me pull her up. She'll just start for 6. I think she is 3 inches or close to it. Yeah, just a hair past 3 inches. And she is running, little fancy lady. Silver tone, good working pen back there. All right, it's getting warm in here. Take off my sweatshirt. So these sterling earrings with the pink moonstone, pink tiger's eye. I'm not 100% sure what this stone in the middle is, but these are signed T. Spencer, if I'm thinking correctly. Oh, pink mother of pearl. That's what it is. I'm sorry about that. Wasn't trying to lead you astray, I promise. I really was trying to think of the right thing. T. Spencer, marked sterling. Beautiful sterling post earrings. These are running now. About 3/4 of an inch. No, just right at a half. Sorry. Righty. Let's see what's next on the list. Kind of the same vibe as that turquoise and green. You've got a corded string up here. There's the end and the clasp. It's not marked or anything. These do feel like a resin or a plastic as well. Quite the cha-cha little, would this be considered a bib kind of style? Just chunkier on the neckline. Black, and there's some shimmer in these pieces right here. Very pretty. This will run for $3 as well. $3 starts. I have some more tiger's eye and onyx earrings. They're just chip, little strung chip pieces. The tiger's eye you can kind of see, and then the onyx. These are just for $5. awesome. This is a higher start one, but it is sterling by Ella Peters. She's a good name on sterling and stone pieces. And I had a like on it, so thought I'd pull it up. You can see it closer. Okay. It is sterling. It is tested. I love the beading on sterling pieces. It adds a nice touch, but not too much. There's the back again. It is one and a half inch long pendant. It's running now. Has a little bit of patina, but still quite a bit of shine on there. Thank you, thank you. I also had a like on this piece. It is my new favorite kind of stone. The labradorite. Yeah. Absolutely stunning. Looks like butterfly wing when you turn it the right way. You can even see it on the back. Lily Bell, hello. This is labradorite and sterling silver. It is marked sterling with a E in a circle. E or F. F, sorry. Sterling with F and a circle. And then it is cased by a sterling loop. And this is quite the chonker, so quite the statement. The stone itself is 2 inches, and the bail adds like another half an inch. Yeah. 2.5 inch pendant of that labradorite with the stunning kind of peacock butterfly wing shimmer on there. This one's running. So much texture to this stone. Yeah. So I have these turquoise colored enameled and silver tone Southwest style kind of collar pins. So imagine a button up shirt and like the collar comes off the neck like this. They clip or pin onto the collar right at your neckline. And that's so cool. I've never heard of that before until I got this lot of jewelry. This kind of southwesterny silver tone punched style. These are just 10. They are 1 3/4 length. These are running. The enameling is in great condition. Both pens work great. Kind of wear on the back, but fronts are cool. I'll have to take a picture with it on a shirt so I can have it in the listing for next time. Just get a better idea of what they look like. All right, what is next? What do I run? Here's just a really cool faux coin little pendant. It is just past 3/4 of an inch. First President USA, 1797, George Washington. It's kind of good timing for 4th of July. George Washington, just American history. It's running. Thank you. This was just kind of one of the next in line, so figured I'd pull it out. Beautiful, just simple but elegant, clear rhinestone brooch. There's no marking on the back. This one's running. My dog's in here with me, and his stomach sounds are kind of making me nervous. Thank you. I have these glass bead stretch bracelets. It'll be the both for $5, I believe. Oh, I moved it down to $4. What a deal. It's kind of the, I think it's Reuben style glass, or like it looks like watercolor paint got dripped all over it. And then beautiful teal aqua crackle glass beads. Great for reworking as a craft or wear as is. They look great together. I like the color combo. They're stretchy. These are running. You can see kind of the splotchy, like watered down paint looking style. Right. So these are clip-on earrings. I think I brought these up last time, but there was a like on them, so pull these up. They look more brassy versus like gold tone. Kind of more brassy tone with the clear stones or clear rhinestones. There they are. See, they're kind of more brassy, which is fun. There's the back. Oh, I was saying I ran these last time and I had said, like, instead of clip-on earrings, like wearing them as so, you could use them as like barrettes in your hair or daughter's hair, granddaughter's hair, or right at your ponytail to cover the band. I think that would really be cool. Repurpose, since clip-ons are not usually comfortable, but these might be. They look good quality. Thank you for looking at those. If these don't sell today, I might have to bring them back up my Friday Christmas in July sale. Because they're beautiful red glass earrings. Kind of a deep red, like a ruby. They are post. They're not marked, and they're just silver tone. Beautiful faceted glass, little beads on there. These are running. All right, what's next? More kind of southwestern with the faux turquoise and the silver tone drop earrings. I believe these are about an inch long at least. Oop, 2 inches. These are running. These might be a howlite too, which is just like a stained kind of blue with the black is what's stained on there. And the turquoise color, I think. Thank you for looking at those. Kind of running with the Southwest theme for now. Kind of just a stud turquoise pair. Faux turquoise, pretty sure these are the howlite, the stained turquoise with the black. Drop these down to 4. So $4 start on these. And they're running as well. Here's the back. Let's run these ones. Set them up just right in my fingers. 1.5 inches maybe. Yeah, these are about 1.5 inches long. They are faux turquoise stones or beads or whatever. It's not enameling. It's like a faux stone with silver tone. Sorry, here they are. My hand was dropping. I know these are in here. There they are. Okay. These are just $5 start as well. Whoop. Here's the backing. No markings on these. And they're running now. 1.5 inches on the drop. Lots of detail. I like these a lot. Kind of look like shells up here. What is next? Kind of have these two-tone, really tiny hoop earrings. The gold is kind of worn down a little bit on the outside. Gives you a hint of that two-tone without it being too much. So I do kind of like it like that. And their loop is really tiny, 1/4 inch, with a little ball at the end. Cute and dainty. Little hint of gold with the silver tone. These are running now. These are really pretty. Super simple, basic, like extra ear hole fillers if you have more than one hole. Because that blue just pops so much with that silver tone. I don't know if I have a listing for these still. These will just be 3. Here we go. Hi, Heather. Good morning, officially. 12:04 here. And these are running. Very pretty. $3 start. Silver tone with the blue little rhinestone. Kind of wondering if those are any of the month's birthstones. Makes sense. I'm just not sure. So I have these hematite with a gold tone cufflinks. They are kind of faceted around the edge. There's no damage. And they are running now. They're not marked either, which I'm surprised, but hi. You can see me still kind of hiding behind my phone. Thanks for checking those out. So I had someone throw a like on the sterling silver thimble that I have. It is marked on the inside, way deep in there. Might be able to see it. It is sterling. It is tested. There's a simple little design on there. It is right at a 1/2 inch tall, and it's running. And there's that marking in there. I also had a like on this beautiful turquoise pendant. It is sterling. I've got it just at $20 starts. Money Poo Poo, hello. And it is marked up here on the bail. STG, I believe it's HC is the marking right in here next to STG. No marking on this, but this is sterling as well. And that one's running. It's about the size of a dime. But with the bail, it is 1 inch long. Thank you for looking at that. Go ahead and run this set. This one had a like as well. Onyx and the abalone paneled bangles with the earrings. This has been dropped down to only $16 for the whole set. I love abalone. I love all the colors that it brings. That's running now. They aren't marked as just silver tone. Maybe a Mexican silver, maybe. Not 100% on that, but thank you for looking at those. This is a sterling with like a purple rough stone in there. I'll just say there's no marking, but let me make sure. Nope. I believe the clasp does. Yeah. 925 right there. It is tested. It is sterling. It might be a raw amethyst in there. I am not sure. This is just 14. This one's running now. You can see it's quite a deep purple, which makes me think it's amethyst, but there's so many different stones. On this black rhinestone with the red little stone right here. Black rhinestone with I don't think it's old enough to be like an actual mourning like necklace, mourning, like mourning, like post-mortem mourning. But it's definitely in that style, I would say. And that's running just for 6. There's the clasp, like a shepherd's hook clasp. There was that one. And then, like, the complete opposite is this Cookie Lee brand kind of AB Aurora Borealis style, like icicles necklace. Very wintry, very Christmassy. There's the tag up here, Cookie Lee. Let me add this one in really quick. Does not want to stay where I want it to stay. This one's running. There we go. Thank you. Keep having to reposition. I apologize. So let me show you what I was thinking for this. Okay. So I have all these strands of pearls. And I have an even longer one. It just wasn't going to show up very well. I'm thinking there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it would look good with this holding it all together. Let me try to put it together back here. And I'll let you see what the end result looks like. Okay, got it on there. Just don't know. So here is the gist of what I was thinking. Like you just string all of them through the back right there. And then it just kind of hangs there with as its own little accent to the pearls. And it holds it all together, makes it look like one fancy piece. I don't know. I need to work the idea a little bit. But I was thinking of just running all of this for $10, maybe $8. And then I think you can take that idea and run with it if you'd like. So be around your neck like that. And then like the brooch just holds them all together and just sits on your shirt or whatever like that. It could work. It could work. So I'm just gonna run that as it is. Maybe that way. Thank you for looking at that. Here's another beautiful sterling silver set. It does have the lapis stone in there. Beautiful cobalty color with the cool specks. Can't really see the specks, but these are marked 925. One of the makers mark SU, I believe. Yeah, SU. Again, with the beading, it's one of my favorite details on sterling pieces. Here's the back. I'll run these. There we go. So here's like a half hoop, kind of like a weave earring, and it is these are gold gold tone, the like vermeil. Actually, I don't know if they're actually vermeil because pretty sure these are not sterling. I'd have to retest those if anybody's interested because I can't remember if it's sterling or not. They're marked SS, but can't remember if they actually tested sterling or not because they're like marked on the back there. Nope. I believe it is SS925, but it is a very faint marking at the top up there. anybody's interested in those, I can retest them. But I'd do both of these for $14 if anybody's interested in this set. These are running. These are marked. There's quite a bit of markings on these. Alrighty. See what's next. Some liquid silver beads, the beautiful more green turquoise little stone right there. It is all sterling. It is a barrel clasp. Seven and a half inches open length. Yeah, open length. Now it's running. I'm not sure if there was any markings on them, but it is tested. They are sterling. I think these tested as diamonds, and they are sterling as well. Get it warmed up. I don't think these are marked. They're good quality. See the back there. It is marked 925. Very faintly right here, you can kind of see it. It is sterling. Let me get it diamond tested. Okay. The green is not. Let me find a good spot to do the clear. They're just so tiny. It's hard to. Got a little metal on that one. It's just so small. Can neither confirm nor deny that these are diamonds. Pretty sure they are. They're just too small to test with this. They're just too small to test. So sterling silver, clear stone, green stone. Little maybe dragonflies or little bees. I like these a lot. They're really cute. Maybe a bee. I don't know why it'd be green, but I had a listing a while ago, but let's add another one. These will be 12. And they are running. I didn't mean to start it again. There we go. A couple more stretch bracelets. Nice glass one. Nice and stretchy. I believe these are sterling. No, they're more copper. Sorry. It's definitely copper. Sorry, disregard what I just said. Beautiful, very detailed glass beads with the copper spacer beads in there. That one's running. Nice and stretchy, lots of room to fit almost anybody. Green and the turquoise, or teal, I should say. Thanks for looking at that one. And I believe these are turquoise. Just the very, very bright. They're super cold, so they're real stone. Decent stretch on this as well. We'll just do this last piece for 5. Beautiful turquoise stone stretch bracelet. All right, y'all. I am going to head off to bed. I've got plumbers coming tomorrow for outside and inside. So got to be at least have my mind good at least a little bit. See if anybody else is on. Jane. Let's go to Jane. Good night, everybody.